Hey guys, good morning. Just had breakfast, got a coffee, and ready for another long stream today. Yesterday we had over 12 hours. And we are very close to finishing this campaign. We'll try to finish today. Maybe we start Clan Pestilence today, you never know. Rats? What's wrong with rats? Just one thing, guys. I'm just adding a few more commands. Yeah. I have a new command here. Have I seen the long campaign victory condition for Karakadan? Yes, so we actually completed the Karakadan long campaign. So I updated the nation goal command. That is M6 and MCR. Hey Victus, thank you for Twitch Prime. So I added the milestone 6 campaign. And MCR command says that the milestone campaigns don't have to be played in order. These commands will stay to see, you know, if we complete the campaigns as well. So now we have M6. And why is it not showing? It's weird. Oh, there it is, there it is. There it is. Have to remove M6. This is gonna be interesting. And MCR says milestone campaigns don't have to be played in order in which they're unlocked, so we don't have to play them in order. I don't have to start with milestone 1. We could start with milestone 6, for example. The M6 is Clan Angrund. I think it's going to be our second time Clan Angrund in Warhammer 2. It says only diplomacy allowed is declare war, and have to declare war on all known factions and never peace. Goal is to survive until turn 1/1. It's kind of like a survival campaign for 100 turns. So unlike the This is Total War style campaign, past that early struggle, you know, when you actually stabilize, you don't have to continue for a super long grind after, because you're at war with everybody, and the victory conditions are absurdly long for such a campaign. Tower Defense for Hammer Edition, maybe. This is one of the 2 such campaigns planned. Maybe we'll plan more. There are gonna be one more on the milestones. We're here with Bretonnia, still our first Bretonnia campaign in Mortal Empires. When I say Bretonnia, I mean Bretonnia, Luins, Bretonnium, not Carcassonne or Bordeloo, so it's not confusing. It's part 11, I think it's day 6, and we are in the final stage of this campaign. I had a lot of fun in this campaign, and I'm still having fun, even with some of the repetitive sieges. We just need to take a couple of deserts. We allied with the Last Defenders, so they have a couple of deserts in the east. So fight Clan Morse, I think, with the help of Karak Zorn and Clan Last Defenders.
Doki doki, I can't wait. Doki doki, it's happening. Chat feels good, man.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Sir Royalty. What are you talking about? Okay, where was I? Yeah. We also have to find the greenskins and destroy them. Who told them? Okay, what's this? What's this? Yeah, we just besiege them here. I don't care.
Wipe them out.
This is the last settlement of the Tomb Kings. And we need these two here. Our military allies control. As usual, military allies do count as control the settlements. We need a Mahrak in Lamia. And we have our allies in the area. This is one of those campaigns where the player has, you know, it's been the order has been orchestrated around the player, and the order factions are pretty much united against the evildoers. You know, like the dwarves, elves, humans, and the lizardmen against the Skaven, Norska chaos, the undead. This guy's always awake. I mean, what else is to do there, shit wizard? I was mentally preparing myself last month for the long sessions and a lot of total war. What if you don't do this on a break? What's the point of breaks? What is the point of breaks? So we have lots of total war with long streams ahead. And maybe something else. Nothing else is planned other than that. Unless somebody wants something, we're just playing a lot of war. Yeah.
My axe thirsts for war. I am the blood of Shil.
Looks like end of turn, I think. I'll keep our emergency garrison here, why not? 55 melee defense. Must have the event. Have.
I have seen your
Waiting for the storage. Okay. Sure, we'll do, Sir Alti. But the thing is, I already put it in the command that I will do it the moment the goal is met.
Oh my god.
So you better cancel everything, sleep included, if you don't want to miss it. The moment it's met, we drop everything and start playing it. Shit, wizard, Roman. I'll just check what's going on. This is a siege.
Of the lady be upon you.
The Vampires almost kicked out to the north. Man, yesterday we had a unit of night jump on the Blood Knights, and the Blood Knights were killed so fast. I had to actually go escape, option, and campaign setting to see if we are actually very hard. That's how fast the Blood Knights got deleted. It's like there were some peasants. Cavalry of Bretonnia is ridiculous.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
Once you unlock this area here, with the battle skills, experience, the Terminal Grounds, not the Terminal Grounds, what's it called, the Abbey of the Girl Companions, wow. Absolutely crazy. We can check stats of some of the elite cavalry. The only elite cavalry we are not using are the Noble Pegasus Knights due to limitations. The Hippogriffs are better to use.
Who calls?
So this is one of the Grell Knights, 98 armor. They have 35% shield, 600-700 health, 90 speed, 57 attack with magical attacks, 51 defense, 51 defense and shock cavalry, 51 weapon strength with 12 anti-large, 20 AP. 123 charge bonus with 18% ward save and 20% physical resistance. And this is why the Grell Knights are the best cavalry in the game, because they can get this resistance while the Blood Knights can't. And then you have Perfect Vigor, which the Blood Knights can get tired. They can lose Vigor, that is. This is you know, including the package of the best cavalry in the game. The Royal Hippogriff Knights, Grail Guardians, Grail Knights, and the Noble Pegasus Knights. This is the best cavalry in the game, no competition. The single strongest cavalry in the game and one of the best units in the game, Royal Hippogriff Knights. This is a Star Dragon level of power level. Star Dragon. How does HP compare? They have a similar HP pool, I think. While the Grail Guardians have very high HP, 7700. This is some of the highest health on the cavalry. And also the toughest cavalry in the game as well. 128 armor, 35% shields, 7700 health, 80 melee defense, 18% ward save, perfect vigor, 20 phys resist. Bretonnia has ridiculous cavalry. And if you never had real fun with cavalry units or fun with Bretonnia, suggest, you know, go past the early game, which is not that hard. And once you unlock the cavalry, it's a lot of fun. For Bretonnia, only the first 2 turns are hard. Bordeloo and Carcassonne, in my opinion, have some of the easiest campaigns in the game. Just because how the early game works. What do we care about this? We don't need replenishment. The cavalry will kill all of them. We might assist these guys take Karakorud.
The king stands with you. I ride.
Yesterday, something unbelievable happened. Scotland with this army actually defeated Mumford when we were outnumbered. Yes, Cinderbell was like, I was like, this is lost. This army is dead. And we won. We won with peasants only. What the hell? Guys, Cinderbell yesterday? One of the foot squires had 250 kills. And that was not just trash, it was Graveguard. They have a highlight? No, no highlight. But it's towards the end of the stream, the last 2 hours, Cooks, I think.
Guardian.
We also had the polearms. We'll look at that 70 melee defense, discuss the buff right now. But we also had polearms fight the Chosen. I'm not sure we had the buff at the time. And the Chosen halberdiers, they barely lost any men, barely taken any casualties. This unit was getting deleted. Like after 4 minutes of fighting, polearms had 3 kills, and they were like lost half health. That's how powerful the Chosen are compared to your tier 3 anti-large unit. Where the hell is Alberic? Here.
My reputation.
68 melee defense. Glad to know. Glad to know that's glitched, huh? This unit is not getting the buff, I think. I don't think it's getting the buff. Might be getting the buff. It's getting the buff. We have 2 more turns. Yeah, it was getting the buff. A 70 melee defense should be standard for a quality anti-large unit. Because they excel at fighting large and they need defense for protection. That's like the very high melee defense. Like 60, 70 is high, very high. I guess anywhere between 50 and 60 is high, while 70 is already very high. We'll try to finish this campaign, and if we have enough time, we probably will have, because it's a long stream. We'll start the Clan Pestilence campaign. We have Clan Pestilence and Hammery planned as the next two, and then whatever I feel like, what's unlocked from the milestone campaigns, and if I feel like adding some other campaign to the queue. What is left to finish? We need a couple of regions, destroy two factions that are very weak, and eliminate greenskins with the final battle against the greenskins. It should be done in probably 3 to 4 hours, unless something happens. At the Clan Pestilence campaigns, it's a special challenge. We're playing with limited artillery and no stone vermin for the flavor, so it might be quite difficult.
Spawn of Musilon.
If Stormtrooper were playing, only the war game I played is Warhammer. After Warhammer, the Rome 2 is quite disappointing, especially because they haven't balanced it and patched it properly in years, while they kept adding new content and breaking the game. Yeah, greenskins look heavily weak from the game. Yeah, they're on circling the drain, and we are coming. If you only played Warhammer, I suggest to wait for the newer Total Wars, like the Three Kingdoms or the next saga, or you know, Warhammer 3. It will be probably much better than anything in the past. Usually, when people cling to the older Total Wars, it's either because of the setting or nostalgia, but they've been definitely outdated.
You are a guest in my realm. You...
Do you wish the lady's favor?
Our Ark is doing no artillery? Well, that's insane. How does it go for him? Doesn't Quick start with a Warp Lightning Cannon? Did he disband Warp Lightning Cannon? That's madness. Once he realizes the enemy has reached tier 3 and higher units, it might be a big struggle for him, I think. Another game could work, but later on, with Lizardmen do any good? Wow. Full Dino army. Not even the Stoneworm halberds can handle that. Full army of them. Killed off Croc now. So he restarted several times. Holy shit. What happened?
Do you know who I am? Protector of the realm.
Did he manage to beat the orcs without the artillery? He kept losing to Greens without the Warp Lightning Cannon, Yeah, I can definitely see that, because you definitely need that in the beginning.
Oh, you king.
We might assist here.
Guardian of all that is sacred.
We need to do this right, so these guys don't recover.
I shall do what I can. With haste.
Alexon is doing great this campaign.
Fée Enchantress.
What do you mean? He already finished the campaign? I don't believe that. Ark finishing a campaign without finishing a campaign without artillery. What the hell?
True knight of Bretonnia,
We'll follow Albert with this one.
Death before dishonor.
I have seen your heart.
The Greenskins have taken the fort and the moot.
Destroy it.
No strap-ons for you, Greenskins. I mean, if he has the economy going, if he managed to clear the last defenders, he can get the armies to handle all the other stuff. But it's still gonna be tough.
Lord of Bretonnia. Onward. I will indulge you.
Sorceress.
Getting campaign victory with scam without artillery, I think that's impressive. Keep me posted, guys, if you finish that campaign.
Defender of the weak. To victory. My deeds are legend. Going forth.
What is your behest?
Any, I mean, there's plenty of here. We don't need this. Our research is almost done here.
Devotee of the lady.
How many regions do we have? 47, it's perfect. We don't have to fight here. Looks like there's some whack-a-moling happening here.
Station precedes me. Sallying forth.
This place. It's a bad province for Bretonnia. I shouldn't have taken Galbarus.
My strength and wisdom are yours. Do not miss.
We need to remove the vampires from north, and then we can push them into Sylvania. Empire is recovering. They still can handle chaos on their own, but at least the vampires are not pushing them as well.
Guardian. To victory. The lady wills it.
It wills it. Fully buffed peasant bowman. Look at these guys. 28 armor, 184 range, and 33 missile damage. These are they don't really have damage, while they can still do well enough. I feel like they should have more ammunition considering this damage, but it's still 4 AP. The poison is what makes them useful, and they slow down the enemy as they're coming forward, so they keep shooting. But they definitely definitely can be used in the late game. But I feel like the Blessed Field Trebuchet is just straight better unit. Because it can deal damage, it will do damage at longer range, and it will not run out of ammunition in the battle. Unless it's a very long siege, where you're building up huge advantage in the beginning. So I came to a conclusion that you should not really be using the peasant bowman, but should you be using the artillery instead. And then you'll need one battle skill for the artillery, and not for the artillery and the peasant bowman. But these are the three usable peasant units: the foot squires, the peasant bowman, and the Blessed Field Trebuchet. The artillery in general. In a way, the Blessed Field Trebuchet being the best peasant unit, followed by the foot squires.
Protector of the realm!
Squires! Peasant bowmen!
I wonder if you have any rank 9 foot squares.
Real knights!
Wonder where the hell that chosen army go.
Ready for battle!
Ready for battle! Lord of Bretonnia!
Battle ready!
I serve the lady with haste, apace. Priestess of the lady.
Son of Bretonnia!
Paladin of Bretonnia! Bring them to ruin!
Your behest.
Yoo-hoo! Guys, don't panic. In 2 hours, stream will interrupt. Yeah, the freeze at the end of the battle are weird.
Death to the enemy!
It's been happening lately since the festive patch.
Do you know who I am?
We have on Luan.
By the light of the lady.
Here. The main army after all, it's a nice item.
Lord of Bretonnia.
Devotee of the lady.
Let the vampires destroy the city, undead. I'm not gonna keep Talpain. It will be heresy against our allies.
Protector of the realm. My reputation precedes me.
That would be mad.
Sure enough, thanks for the bits.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
Is the Emperor still alive? Yeah, we've been helping them. Looks like Oran has been losing to von Carstens.
What is your behest?
Do you know who I am?
I'd rather eat a squeak.
This is hard to deal with here.
The slayer in me seeks death.
I think they're chasing Grimgor. They're pushing Grimgor back to his home at Karakungur. Sure enough says I've watched every minute of this campaign, love it. Me too. Me too. How I expand so fast in Legend campaign? Well, I click buttons in the right order. Funny is some people come here, we play, say we play too fast, and then there are some people that say we play too slow. Well, depends on the factions. Some factions can confederate for a lot of land.
I am its king.
Like
For the lady's sake, state your demand.
the High Elves campaigns
So I
can
can
be
reject
super
them.
easy because you can always confederate Ultuan.
Oh my god.
And you can have like the whole Ultuan by 1060.
Holy shit. What the hell?
Bretonnians have confederations. Dwarves have confederations. So with confederating, you expand faster. Hey Merconis, thank you for continued support. You're not supposed to fight everybody in your starting area, especially if you can confederate them. Confederate is the main tool to expand with some factions. With wars, you're not supposed to ever fight wars. Wars just ally and confederate other wars. Fighting other wars is unethical. For the Empire, if it's unethical to fight other Empire, well, that's debatable. But with Bretonnia, you never fight other Bretonnia, just confederate. All High Elves, they like civil wars. And they eventually confederate as well. But you can't confederate them all, so you have to conquer some. Holy shit, dwarves! Let's handle the Skaven here. Poor Skaven haven't even built the garrison here, the extra garrison, and they've even been harassed by the Green Knight. Death to all the evildoers. Player add item banner scarecrow. This is not Skyrim. What the hell? Warfast, well, the next campaign is Skaven. With some house rules, so you might want to check it out.
Doing our duty. Peasant bowman. speed! Squares!
Priestess of the lady! Feel true power!
Champion of the lady!
It's important to deal with that cavalry, the artillery unit.
Apace! Anon! At once! Ready for battle!
Wizards are great at taking towers, so how do you build a setup on a wizard like a damsel? Give them miss resistance, any type of resistance, so they can tank towers. This is the only time they should take damage. Like 55 miss resistance here with 20% physical resistance. Quite sturdy against towers with the Ptolo shield.
Immediately!
Post haste! From quick!
Hastily! We fight for Bretonnia!
Take the ground! We serve the lady!
How do you select all units of one type with control? All control, double click.
My lord? Brave knights!
Fighters! Run! Ready!
To war!
Serve and obey! Squires! Die, fiends!
At speed!
Stormvermin.
To glory!
Where's my glow lights? Where's my glow lights?
Post haste! Put it!
Hurry! Power of the lights!
Write them down!
Orders! Grant me your wisdom!
Legendary power!
For the lady!
Post haste! Here to serve! Good must prevail!
Double knights!
Fight! Squires!
Priestess of the lady! You require magic?
Magic.
With haste!
What? The lady wins it!
At once!
You see that shit, guys? So, look at this. Total War Warhammer 2 on Steam discussion boards. Fixing a Bretonnian top tier cav. I don't know if CA will see this, but the problem with paying for Grail Guardians and the units like is they can be counted by such cheap units like Spearmen. I don't know if there would be a way to give them resistance to anti-large bonus. I hope it's multiplayer, man. I hope it is.
King Lewin! The lady wills it! Bretonnia needs me! The lady protects me!
Summon to me!
For the lady!
Moving apace! Full teeth! Siege defense! Slay them!
Remember your valor! Grand knights!
I'm hoping to terrify them here. They can actually do damage here because we land just in the middle of the unit.
Battle! Corner!
The liar!
I get terrified here. Yeah. Those three Stormvermin surrounding a Hippogriff unit to take some damage, but that was without healing. Stoneworm and halberds, when they surround large units, they actually do a lot of damage. A lot. Because they have a lot of models. Karak Ord has been taken by the dwarves. Buff depth guard. What the hell? Oh man. It just gave us 4,000 a turn. 60,000 gold event. Nice.
Protector of the realm. Glory awaits.
My paladin here.
Defender of the weak.
If you don't know why the paladins are good, we said it yesterday. 10% ward save.
Do you know who I am?
And the blessing of the lady, 20% fizz resist. So they have base 10% ward save and 20% fizz resist. The trait 5 attack and 5 defense makes them one of the tankiest heroes in the game. With some good items and healing, they can tank nearly anything. And because they're flying with some anti-large, they can be pretty much anywhere on the map when you need them to tie a unit. It's pretty much more powerful Empire Knight, Empire Captain, or the White King.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
All in roll is pretty much to tank. So let's say the enemy is coming with 1 or 2 units of cavalry, any cavalry. You send in the paladin flying there, get you there first, land, pin, and then your cavalry just charge and deletes the enemy cavalry without any counter charge. That's just one, way to use a paladin. Or help your line, hold if you have peasants. That was the last time I slept. But just slept for like 8 hours. Yoo-hoo! Thanks for 11 months, Ho. Oh man, you really need to put a proper name, man. Just rebrand yourself, drop this shit. Like I'll call you T there, okay? T. I'm awkward saying that name. It's awkward.
My reputation.
But no, that doesn't sound right, man. This is not the right name. I'll call you TH, okay? TH. Because I'm not saying that out loud.
Leaving.
And some sensitive, people will get butt hurt.
Protector of the realm.
You need to get a more respectable name like a shit wizard. You know? At least I know what shit wizard means. Everybody knew a shit wizard in their life. You know, if you ever play Dungeons and Dragons, that guy that, you know, everybody has their names. You know, the half-elf ranger has his elvish name. The dwarf has his dwarvish name. You know, they have fantasy names. And then that guy that thinks that these guys are nerds, but he doesn't have anything better to do on a Saturday and or Friday, and he called his character shit wizard. And every time it's his turn to, you know, roll the dice, you know, everybody just look at him with disdain. You know, don't be that guy. But at least, you know, we know what this means. I don't know what you mean, man, there, and it sounds offensive. Or Sunday, or Sunday. Let's call him Tinder, okay. Okay. It will be Tinder, okay. My bad, Tinder. Vampires are trying to flee, why this guy's AFK here so long?
Lord of Bretonnia.
Oh god. Oh god. I'm not even clicking that button in the middle. You know, back when I was LH666 on Twitch, we would have occasional guy coming on the stream, not just for the, you know, for the game or anything, and he would ask a question like, "Are you the Antichrist?" First time being on the stream, and this is the first question he says. Not even hi, what color pajamas you're wearing, how's your day? No, straight on. Are you the Antichrist? What color pajamas am I wearing? Blue. And Ed, at least you we see formalities. And no, I'm not the Antichrist. It was just numbers. It was just numbers, man. I wasn't even thinking anything about it. It's like me 20 years ago. I don't think it was 20 years ago. 15 years ago. So it's e-leech like electronic leech? Yeah, it's kinda like that. I definitely taken it from the leech. From Baldur's Gate. Those leeches in Baldur's Gate are so powerful.
Attack!
Do you know who I am?
So buff the archers. You know, we need them top. Actually, hold on. They were not fully buffed here. Oh, my bad. They were actually, they actually can still get another buff. This is not full buff. Get more armor and more reload. My bad. So they will have over 30 ammunition and under, I think 6-second reload time, or around 6 seconds. Yeah, that's actually much better, man. It's solid. I was missing 2 skills there. But still, the Blessed Field Trebuchet overall is a better unit.
Son of Bretonnia. Going first.
You seek the lady?
I am the blood of Gilles. Your plan is a good one.
Yes. Her will guides me.
Well, we need to take Lamia.
Things of the lady be upon you.
Send Scotty and Rubio to push on the greenskins there.
Retake the realm.
It's finally
My
time to take down
reputation
Aurheim.
precedes me. My strength and wisdom are yours.
Inger looks like he's pissed,
Do you know who I am?
but he always looks like he's
Onward.
pissed.
Very well, if you insist. Lord,
The hugest garrison
hero,
here. Oh look, we have 6
honor
hippogriffs. Never
before
mind.
glory. For the lady.
Army on the left, army on the right, 50-50. Lamia is actually tough to take. It's the best city in the east. In the southeast at least. It's really tough to auto-resolve, take it. Has to be somebody with a purpose and with a RNG on their side. So we have 3 artillery units here. So we'll take down the towers, why not?
Blessed field trebuchet.
You have artillery in a siege, you want to make sure that you get value for the ammo.
Lord of Bretonnia.
I see much.
Fight for honor. Kill for the lady. Paladin of Bretonnia. Blessed field trebuchet.
War machines!
We have tier 5 explosion towers here.
Hurry!
For the lady.
So if you're wondering how to position your characters tank towers, you must over on a tower and you see the star, that's your character. Make sure your character is between the first line, between this line and this line, so it tanks the tower. The towers shoot the closest target.
Bretonnia needs me. Quickly. Take the ground.
Swiftly!
Good morning.
Ever faithful.
How does this happen?
A battle without honor.
And while we're doing this, let's go kill their air.
Ready for battle. Form group.
They cannot defend in the air against the hippogriffs. Barely anybody can. Of course, the lords are better than prophetess. You get a hippogriff. Hippogriff is very powerful. The only downside is the lord is not a wizard, and you will not have many arcane items available to your damsels. So there's a downside.
Show us the foe. Charge. Ready. Sons of Bretonnia. Battle ready. For the king. Show us the foe. Battle ready.
Somebody queue in the danger zone. Or some sad team for the Vargas getting all deleted in the air.
We are ready to victory!
Ready for battle!
So we have air units, we have mobility. We can do whatever we want in this city. Whatever we want, they can't stop us. They have no range units, and their air units are much weaker. Since we have double their, triple their speed of some of their units, they can't keep up to move around the city. So we can just have total domination here. This is some ridiculous damage potential. Griefs are total destroyers in the air. Somehow they can't charge a creep horror. Don't see the charge bonus on a creep horror. This is what happened after the landing. This I have not seen yet so far a successful grief charge on a creep horror. I have a quick mode campaign on YouTube if you want to watch. I'm not planning a quick mode campaign until Warhammer 3.
Ready for battle! At once! To Bretonnia! At once! Ready for battle!
Feel true power!
This doesn't even have a growth. Let's see what we do about the center here. They can't keep up. The artillery can still fire here. Oh, pretty nice kills. We have a Greenskin tribe campaign planned. It's the fifth milestone, I think. Check M5, and it's also a special challenge because the Bloody Hands is kind of the easiest Greenskin campaign. So we play with a small handicap. I think it's M5.
Bretonnia! Ready for battle!
Don't want to fight non-stop because the birds get exhausted, and then we don't want to give advantage to the enemy. This is a domination battle here. No mercy. No magic attacks on. Seen the glitch? Okay, take a break. We're taking a lot of damage. Well, how come? No blessing of the lady? Yeah, it's no resistances.
Bretonnia!
No resistances. Elich, how do you do sieges with Bretonnia? The cavalry? Well, just fly over the walls and kill everybody while you're sipping your coffee. Take 0 casualties. Or some peasants getting blown there by some random explosive casualty. Should get a blessing on the lady here soon. Foot squares are not worth using without a blessing on the lady.
Strike them down.
Got a blessing on the lady.
Do you know who I am? Striking out. I will indulge you. Going forth. My strength and wisdom are yours.
Stop with the gear that we don't have any resistances here. Much better. Much better.
Lord.
Protectors of the realm is for the ground cavalry, for the grill knights. Tier 3 and below. So the Pegasus Knights are tier 4, so the Pegasus Knights are also there. Are the Pegasus Knights really there?
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
They are. Good to see Pegasus Knights here. I guess it's all the cavalry that doesn't have the blessing of the lady. But the chivalry code is the cavalry that gets the blessing of the lady immediately. This is the blessed cavalry. These guys are all the blessed.
Devotee of the lady.
Paladin of Bretonnia. Death is assured.
Oh, that is the
Defender
army.
of the weak. Beyond your comprehension.
I have to say I've noticed something different in the chaos this campaign since the game got updated again.
True knight of Bretonnia.
It's almost like they increased the time between the waves, which makes the chaos invasion, Rise of Chaos, even easier than before. It will be confirmed, of course, as we play more campaigns, but it feels like this way right now.
Death before dishonor.
Well, Hidol, you can watch my first Clan Pestilence campaign. That's probably what I would do again. Rush a tier 3 settlement and get a bunch of catapults.
Champion of the lady.
So they're probably the only different thing. Instead of getting 5-6 catapults, you get 3. I think the Clan Pestilence is cheaper per catapults, you should get at least 6.
For the king.
Main way of dealing damage with the Skaven is the artillery. So if you get a Artillery before turn 15, you're Gucci. How am I saying Gucci lately a lot? Somebody said Gucci and I'm saying Gucci as well. Goddamn Gucci, Gucci this, Gucci that. We all Gucci here. Shit Wizard might drop a grand at any point. I can't go to sleep. I think the Shit Wizard is not interested in Doki Doki. So you're fine, Serolti. I'm a preteen US girl. Yeah. Ooh, the wars are going hard on this, nice. So this gives the southern mountains in the east under dwarf control. Karakzorn. Nice to see Karakzorn control 2 provinces. Was so late? I woke up a few hours ago. 2 hours ago.
Very well. I shall.
What do you expect me to do after breakfast? Jogging? Gym?
Squires!
Long walk on the beach?
Run, man! SS Knights! Get on! Full tilt! Run! Quick now! We serve our lead! At once! Quick now! Run! Shift it! We obey! Ready for battle! For the lady! Clear out! Have at 'em! Awaiting orders! Immediately! Moving apace! Grail Guardians! Swiftly! Pegasus Knights! Show us the foe!
Morgiana.
Take an aim! Yes, my lord! Pegasus Knights! Charge! Post haste! Moving apace! With haste! The lady wins it! Glory calls! At once! We obey! Moving apace! With haste! Orders! At speed! Charge!
Holy shit, he's broke the whole formation.
Ready for battle! For Bretonnia! Save my own fur!
Son of Bretonnia! Cut them down!
Grail Guardian!
Heroes of Bretonnia!
Rolling white cleaner than all
Remember your vows!
Pegasus Knights! Remember your vows! Bound by honor! Advance! Take the ground! Get them!
Heroes of Bretonnia!
Awaiting orders!
Great Guardian!
For Our Lady! Squires! For the King! Hold fire!
Send them below!
At once!
I forgot to set the parliament there.
Guardian!
Guild Gardens against Skaven is should be legal,
We are
forbidden, banned, against the rules.
Hastily! Swiftly!
Woozy, they're tankier than most infantry in the game. Not just as a cavalry. You wanna see their defensive stats?
Do you know who I am?
Turn 134. 134. Only technology greenskins have is +5 leadership. Really, CA? You designed this garbage? How can this even compete with wars who already have... Look at all these technologies, man. Even a gyrocopter technology. The only technology they research +5 orc leadership here for the Black Orcs. But you know, there are only 3 technology for Black Orcs. +5 leadership, +10% damage, and +10% armor, +10 armor. And those would take 300 turns for the Greens to research. What is victory condition at all the deserts in the Southlands? Either us or military allies. Destroy greenskins. And the final battle against the greenskins. What, it didn't take place?
My axe thirsts for war.
I am the blood of Gilles. Your plan is a good one. I ride.
Noble son of Bretonnia, for the lady.
This one is walled up, huh?
I protect Bretonnia. Ever onward. I will grant you this boon.
Why did Wars didn't occupy this? It's making sense.
Riding out.
I am. It shall be so. Protector of the realm.
Come, the beauty of Athel wills it.
Good vision here.
Honor to your ancestors. Aye.
What the hell are the Wood Elves doing? Fighting pirates of Tosa? Oh, that's not surprising. Yeah, that was expected. That's why they ignored vampires in the north.
And what can the Dawi do? I suppose.
Wake up, dwarf!
The wisdom of the layer.
Now we allied with everybody here in the old world. Do you use 3 heroes in lots of your stake instead of other units? Because this is pretty the standard amount of heroes in the Bretonnian army. Paladins are great and damsels are a must.
Blessings of the lady be upon you. Lord of Bretonnia.
Bretonnian army without a damsel alive, it's just this will not work. The Lord of Life is super powerful for the Bretonnian composition.
My deeds are legend. To victory.
Yes, let's go raise this.
For Bretonnia.
Sec 50,000 was okay. I can't help myself. I have to sec 50,000. Not right raising a place that can sec 50,000. Tomb Kings are almost gone. Then you have one settlement which is surrounded.
Blessed field trebuchet! Orders, my lord! Blessed field trebuchet!
Lord of Bretonnia.
What do you mean? Battle ready!
Protector of the realm.
Battle ready! Blessed field trebuchet!
We serve the lady.
Blessed field trebuchet!
At speed.
With haste!
Knights.
Yes!
Boundless valor. For the lady.
Why is the coffee always gone? Drink my coffee. Oh man.
Slay them!
Your coming was foretold. Devotee of the lady.
Know who I am.
I don't know how will Rubio be known for his deeds, as a pervert or as a crusader.
My faith in you wanes.
Guardian.
It's a legend. With haste. True knight of Bretonnia. Onwards for Bretonnia.
Holy shit. What's that? Why did they explain everything about it but they don't say how much it costs? Shit looks expensive.
Of the realm.
Do you know who I am?
Do not mock me.
For the Karazhan Corps.
What happened
Yes.
here? Like one of the damsels got wounded. Lost a healer right now here.
It shall be so. Moving out!
Low price of $200. Yeah, sounds about right. The current coffee machine is running special. Costed like $250. I should have made myself a double coffee though. I have that extra wide cup which fits two coffees. Yesterday I was drinking it for like 3 hours. They just finished it immediately. I don't know, $3,000 for a coffee machine sounds insane. Unless it's one of those industrial coffee machines that, you know, you would use in business. coffee machine at my work costs $16,000. What the hell? Are you serious? Starbucks machines. I mean, like, it's like you bought one of those
My
big ones.
strength and
Those.
wisdom are yours. Taking my leave.
Oh, that sounds about right then.
I protect Bretonnia. I will come to your aid. Traveling the land.
I am a champion. True knight of Bretonnia. Death is assured.
Booker 1, Skaven Assassin 0.
My journey begins. I am king. King Louan Leonquin. Heroes of Bretonnia. Trail knights. Taking aim. Peasant bowmen.
Paladin of Bretonnia.
Bows drawn. King Louan Leonquin.
Battle ready. Quickly.
Swiftly!
Battle ready! Hold steady! Withdraw!
Fighters. God help us.
Just thinking of something else here. See
Ready for orders?
Legendary paladin.
Honor her! It is done!
Real knights! Pegasus knights! Show us the fool! Pegasus knights! Real knights! Ready for battle! We serve the king! As you say? Shift it!
Okay, where are the characters? Both paladins that they're talking.
Sorceress! Hurry! The lady wills it!
They do have explosions, so they could explode my unit here.
For the lady!
What the fuck is it? Where's his heal? Is that even not knowing? What, you on foot or something? What the fuck?
swiftly.
Your command!
Explode the unit here now.
I serve her.
Else like this to make it convenient for herself. This is what you need, and deal with this cancer as smoothly as possible.
We serve.
That's Kevin, by the way. It's Kevin for you. Hell, Pilgrims are garbage compared to foot squares.
Lances ready!
Team pile of shit. Good for only for emergency garrisons because they're fast to recruit.
Orders. Great guardians. Moving a base.
I think Battle Pilgrims should have like 50 armor.
Squares. Leg it. Aye. Flymen.
Hey!
In her service.
What do you need? For Bretonnia! Smite them!
I see much. My lady, grant me your sight.
They're actually doing damage on the hippogriffs with the voodoo.
Squire.
Ever faithful!
Hastily.
Yes!
Bretonnia and its men!
Paladin of Bretonnia!
Show us the foe.
Blow up Pegasus here.
King Luan Leocan!
Not like we have 5 other arms to do this shit, but still.
King of Bretonnia!
Pegasus Knights. Slay them.
Rise indeed! Knightly valor!
Ever ready. Matador, I invoke thee. Men-Louis, Orion, Men-Louis.
Paladin of Bretonnia!
The true of hearts shall prevail.
Battle Pilgrims are glorified the swordsmen, while foot squires are wannabe great swords. So wannabe great swords will always be better than wannabe the glorified swordsman.
Cleanse our land!
Van Morse is gone. Now we just need Lamia there.
I protect Bretonnia.
You seek the lady's favor.
Yeah, we have Albrecht. He's here.
Do you know who I am? My strength and wisdom are yours. If the lady wills it,
We're done in like 2 hours.
it shall be so.
Time to send Lewin back to the battlefield. Yes, the Alberic's foot squatters are the strongest by far.
Protector of the realm.
Due to the aspiring knights, which is a really big deal. Lot of more damage. And his Knights of the Realm are also the strongest, to the point where you can keep using them later in the game. Guild Knights are still going to be better, even fully buffed Knights of the Realm over Albrecht. But it's nice that you can keep using Knights of the Realm. You don't have to replace them later.
True Knight of Bretonnia. Paladin of Bretonnia and the Black Arts. My deeds are legend.
What are the new veteran skills for the Knights?
Protector of the realm.
So for non-blessed Knights and the Mounted Yeomen, 12 armor, 5 melee defense and 12 charge bonus. For the blessed Knights, 8 ward save, 12 weapon strength and 5 melee attack, which is kinda crazy.
Slay them!
My faith in you wanes.
Blessings of the lady be upon you. Onward!
Her will be done! For Our Lady! For the King!
Of the weak. The lady beckons.
Well, pilgrims fit very well in the
My
desert.
reputation precedes me. Sallying forth. My strength and wisdom are yours. Onward! Very well.
We managed to reach like nearly 20,000 trade. That's with glitched trade route here. Sure, could have been additional 500 at least.
Priestess of the lady. It shall come to pass.
Jack should ask, I have 3 kingdoms priority yet? No. Somebody did send me the game, but I declined. I would be too tempted to troll you guys. So I can't really do this to you guys. Install 3 kingdoms on the release day and then switch to a protocol war. Ooh, Dwarves, Confederate Karak Zorn. Nice. Karak Zorn did very good this campaign. I was actually thinking of this. I was like, I'll accept this. I will install it. Stream starting soon. Then start a stream, uninstall 3 Kingdoms, and go play Total War Warhammer 2. But that would be, you know, definitely looked as a petty move from quite a bit of people who barely tolerate me here because there is nobody else to watch. I know who you are. Jurgesh! Did I say 3U? Oh man, they assaulted and they sell it out. We have the blessing of the lady, so let's grind. Maybe we should have just waited one more turn here with the Roman. Hey, let's go to bed. I woke up a few hours ago. I had 8 hours of sleep, fully rested after yesterday's long stream.
Bretonnia needs me!
Battle pilgrims in their natural environment.
By the lady!
Since we have 110 leadership.
At speed! Die, fiends!
The large units are a problem here. Oh, they've missed a charge there. Idiots. Missing a charge and a chariot. Why even play this game?
We serve! Die, fiends! Battle pilgrims!
For the king!
My lord!
Priestess
There's
of
a
the
decent
lady.
buff here for the battle pilgrims. Armor and damage.
My power comes!
Battle pilgrims! Righteous fury!
Behold! The power of the lady!
Come on, lads! Battle ready! Come on, lads! For the lady! Run, men!
We have met before!
We did! When?
Battle pilgrims! Oi! Ready! Quick now! Ready! Battle pilgrims! Run them through! Shift it! As you say! Infantry! Let's hammer! At once! 'Tis done! Quick march! We fight for Bretonnia! Battle pilgrims! Get 'em!
The lady wins it!
We serve our liege! To war! We obey! My lord!
Orders!
Men of Bretonnia! Armed and ready!
Quickly, lads!
As you say, attack! Get him! Battle pilgrims!
We have like what, 6 tomb swarms here?
We serve the king! Battle pilgrims! Clear out!
Probably gonna catch us before we get there.
Aye!
We have too much toughness due to physical resistance here.
Men of
They can't win.
Bretonnia! At once! To war! Infantry! Quickly, lads!
Prophetess! Fire the lady!
Doing your bidding! Clear out! Battle pilgrims! Orders, my lord! Battle pilgrims! Run them through! The damsels for us! By the lady!
I shall know my power.
This unit needs more speed. 30 speed. Who the fuck designed this shit?
Battle pilgrims!
Not but somebody who didn't ever play this game.
March! Yes! Leg it! 'Tis an honor! For the lady! Battle pilgrims! At once! Ready for orders! We'll be! Battle pilgrims! For my liege! We serve our liege! Serve and obey! We are ready! Die, Fates! Run them through!
They have speed of heavy infantry and they are not heavy infantry.
Battle
Stupid.
pilgrims!
Bad
Orders, my
design.
lord. Run! Battle pilgrims! For the lady!
Aha! Battle Pilgrims 1, Big Pussycat 0.
Ready for battle! For the king!
Battle ready!
Leg it! 'Tis done!
Battle pilgrims!
Right, kill! By the lady!
Maybe their speed would be justified if they had silver shields. One more city remains in the desert. Lamia. And you're telling me the flagellants are not old? Stop giving excuses for this garbage. Shitty design. Flagellants look older than the Bible. Way older than the Battle Pilgrims. And they move at what speed again? 37? 38? Huh? 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 Ooh. Let's rock our income. 20 charge for cavalry, I'll take it.
You seek prophecy.
141 charge on the Guerrilla Knights. This is the buff where I had 200 charge on Guerrilla Knights once. Back in the day.
Stands with you.
Morgiana. I tread softly.
From my grove you have her blessing.
That's the last city we need.
Defender of the weak. She calls.
We have all the desert. Yeah. Last defense are allies, they hold this tree.
My reputation precedes me.
Not up then.
We'll have a couple of battles against
Blessings of the
greenskins
lady be
in their
upon
cities. And then one final battle here.
You seek the lady's favor.
It's over in like 5 turns, maybe 6. This looks like glitched because my upkeep for the cavalry did not go up.
The lady's chosen.
Didn't look like it. I mean, it shows there, but did we have much higher income there? ABT. I mean, we got money here. It works, it works.
Yes? Do you know who I am?
Forget it.
Valiant Lord.
What happened to these knights? I guess they haven't properly replenished.
Honor and glory.
Okay. 4 battles to go against the greenskins. 3 cities, 1 final battle. Six black orcs. Magic attacks, huh? This one can actually do some damage. Because we rely on physical resistance. This guy has great gear. I'm starting scaling off this sword, yeah. What else, man? What else?
Lord of Bretonnia!
I see much.
Might take some damage here.
Faith is my armor!
You require magic?
Send them forward, followed by the squares.
What orders? Bows, aye. Yes. Arrows ready.
Paladin of Bretonnia!
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Yoo-hoo!
Awaiting orders!
Erebus, thank you for 6 months.
Spada! To victory!
Goblins on the walls.
Hail knights! We serve the king!
Doing our duty.
We are ready! The lady wins it!
Priestess of the lady. I serve the lady. At once. For my lady. Hurry!
Honor before glory! Battle ready!
You guys don't have the ability here. You have to land. They got stuck down there. They counter black orcs.
Child of
Black orcs may do some damage to lower their attack.
serve the lady. None shall know my power.
Peasant bowmen. Up you go. Infantry.
Awaiting orders! Hastily! Lord of
Black Horse is getting destroyed by the heavy groups. Especially once we use the Curse of the Midnight Wind to lower their attack. Can deal damage. Better than healing in a way. Stop poisoning our own troops.
Doing your bidding.
This is glitched.
Trample them for honor.
That glitch the AI gets when they can attack the door. Two damsels is optimal. You must have a lot of life. That's like main damsel, and one damsel for more options like Curse of the Midnight Wind, or the Pants and Pendragon Pelt from the Lord of Beasts, and of course extra power reserve, extra conduit, extra magical reserves, extra arcane item slot. Two wizards is optimal, pretty much for everybody. Except maybe greenskins. Vampires should have 3 wizards in every army. 2 is like standard for them. They've been since Warhammer 1. The Empire should also have 2. If you can get 2 in every army. It depends how many slots you have. Any faction that has access to a lot of life should have a lot of life in the army. That's pretty much standard lore in the army. To keep your army alive and going. Minimize replenishment after battle as well. And then, you know, supporting Lord of Life. Lord of Life is priority if the faction has access to it. This is a no-brain. Bretonnia is a strong faction. It's been a strong faction since they were released. Only peasants don't know how to play the game, you know, complain about Bretonnia. Strong economy, strong armies, best cavalry in the game. The lords are strong.
Fight for the lady! Righteous fury! My soul is aflame!
My gifts are yours! Grant me your wisdom!
We serve our
What about the greenskins? They're at the bottom pretty much. At the bottom. They need rework.
Hold steady! We are ready!
surprised they're not routed here. Guess they expect miracle from the leader. Warzak is good. He's the best legend in Lord of the Greenskins.
At once! Understood!
Yeah, the Grill Knights is your standard shock cavalry. While the Grill Guardians, they are supposed to go in and hold units, while the Grill Knights and the Hippogriff Knights land to destroy the unit. They're your tanks, your anvil, while the Grill Knights, Hippogriffs are your hammer.
Death to the enemy!
Okay, this is a fully buffed peasant bowman.
Do you know who I am?
Fully buffed peasant bowman, 30 ammunition, 40 missile damage. 5.9 reload time, pretty solid. So it's under 6 seconds with 4 AP, a little over 4 AP. 184 range. The weakest thing is their armor and their health. There are some of the squishiest units in the game, if not one of the squishiest, along with the Wolf Riders. They do have Blessing of the Lady, but still that's really squishy. Their ammunition range and damage is solid, but I still think the Blessfield Trebuchet is better as the alternative to the Peasant Bowman range. Yeah, the poison is nice.
Strength and wisdom are yours.
Nice royalty.
He's a legend. Death before dishonor.
Emperors are building their armies here.
If the lady wills it. For now, yes. Leaving. It shall be so.
Nothing was foretold.
My reputation precedes me.
Plus 10% of weapon strength when fighting against Greenskin tribes. Oh my god. That is ridiculous. Poor Greenskins. Poor Greenskins when they get hit by Hippogriffs and the rest of the cavalry.
True Knight of Bretonnia. Our Lady demands it. The Empire.
Blessings of the lady be upon
This looks
you.
like tougher than that one hit there. Especially for a siege. Especially for a siege.
thirsts for war.
Let's tell the dwarves to move there.
The axe thirsts for war.
Oh, we're done here soon. Under 2 hours. Austria looks like overrun by the undead and the Skaven. Must have a very long recruitment queue there. Oh, they're selling out. Beautiful. Don't underestimate the Knights of the Realm, Azak. They're just one big Grell Knights. They still have 111 charge. Absolute madman. Absolute madman. A Grelnik is a garbage unit. The only way to make it viable need a map-wide effect for leadership and attack or defense. Currently, it's just trash. Wow, this is Karakardan Mountains. Nice battlefield. There's a rock lobber there.
Boundless valor! Knights of the Ring! Heroes of Bretonnia!
We are the ones under attack here.
Knocked and ready!
We want them to go through, because bottleneck's not good. We have cavalry.
We are ready!
Archers! Aye!
Paladin of Bretonnia!
Yeah, I wish you could recruit foot squires with halberds. That would be a really good addition to the Bretonnian roster.
We are lucky. We may die with our lords.
This is just slightly better Empire halberdiers with more armor. Some of them have those chivalric helms, yeah. The chivalric knights. These are pretty expensive helmets. Who gave these peasants these helmets? No rock lobber technology. Nearly 150 turns. Well, in the game, they're peasants.
We serve the king!
Every squire dreams of becoming a knight, and every knight dreams of having a better squire. Serving their knightly masters in both times of peace and war, squires are effectively errand boys for their lord, fulfilling menial or unsavory tasks that their masters would prefer to delegate. Yet in battle they fight with every ounce of skill and ferocity that their training has given them, using their two-handed blades to cleave through all foes in the name of the lady, Bretonnia, and their lord's glory. For a squire, every battle is a chance to perform some great deed or service to his master. It is his only chance, albeit a minuscule one, to be elevated to knighthood. They can become knights.
True Bretonian!
At once!
Yes? Clear out! Quick now! To war!
Shift it!
Priestess of the lady!
Ready for battle!
On to glory! Lord of Bretonnia, battle ready!
Hail! Right away!
Slay them!
It's like mono-piercing damage.
Bretonnia!
Armor in faith!
Slay them! Charge them! Round the beasts!
Knights of the Iron!
For the Grail!
Very well!
Swiftly! Quickly!
My soul is aflame!
Knights of the Iron!
Squires! Doing our duty!
Still not lose Black Fork so we can get a better charge.
Bretonnia! Loose!
Knights! Knights of the Ring! Ready for battle! Cut them down!
We are ready!
Squires!
Good damage in Black Fork there.
Honor before glory! Battle calls!
Like it! Cut them down!
At once!
Squires! For the lady! Run!
Deal with Azog
Hero
here.
of Bretonnia!
3 Black Orcs there.
Swiftly!
For the king!
It shall be done!
Attack!
You'll be hanged! The true heart shall regain! Damsel! Power of light!
Men of Bretonnia! Fighters! Attack! At once!
Battle ready!
Oh, disengage here, this guy's surrounded.
Full tilt!
It's like what, 4th Spirit Lich now?
Apace! Moving apace!
Jesus, Azog, still spamming Spirit Lich.
Knights of the Ring!
Protect Bretonnia! Quickly!
Lord of Bretonnia!
Ready for battle!
Squires! We serve!
At once!
Might of the lady!
Knights of the Iron!
Destiny!
Gotta get up there. Need some distance to make a charge.
Squires! Quick march! Hastily! Peasant bowman! Doing your bidding! Faith is my armor!
I am your man!
Daughter of Bretonnia!
Squires!
Quickly! My lady, grant me your sight!
Ready for battle!
Round 2, Azak, I'm coming.
Peasant bowmen! Ready!
Shift it!
All shall know my power!
Paladin of Bretonnia!
Power of the lady!
Knights of the Iron! For Bretonnia! Swiftly! Brave knights! Understood!
We obey!
For Bretonnia! Squires!
Come unto me! Priestess of the lady!
Knights of the Realm!
Lord of Bretonnia!
As well drop some heals on the characters here. I don't want to answer any more questions about the lands, please. No more. They turn a little bit better the sides. That's it. What's FF?
This is Bretonnia. I am its king.
Oh. And the city, let them raise it. Chaos invasion.
And you feel it. From the north it comes.
Can you feel it, boys?
The tendrils of chaos spread south, entering the lands.
The tentacles.
And with it, the warriors of chaos march. We must ready ourselves, for war is coming. But who has brought the warring tribes together? What manner of champion holds that power? Oblivion has come, my lord. Archaon, the ever-chosen lord of the end time.